Pamela Phillips. I'm the principal at North DeSoto High School. I was principal at Leesville for 3 years. Then the job at North DeSoto High School came open. It was just a good time in my life. My daughter was a senior, had just graduated. My son was going into middle school. So it was a good opportunity for my family to make a change. And I was just looking for a little bit of a difference. I had been at Leesville, great years at Leesville, loved the staff there. Just wanted to see, what else was out there. So I interviewed for North DeSoto High, got the job, and have been here this is my 3rd year.
Ms. Phillips has been an awesome leader. I'm new to the school district and she has welcomed me with open arms. One of the things that I admire about Ms. Phillips is her dedication. It's very obvious that she's dedicated to North DeSoto, that she walks these halls. She's a familiar face. She's not one of those administrators that sit in her office. She walks and walks and walks, and she's active. And somehow, some way, she manages to be visible to all teachers, all students, and still get her administrative work done.
She leads by example. She's very thorough in what she does. She came into a tough situation. Her first semester, we had a cyber attack on the system here in DeSoto Parish, so we started the school with no internet, no computers. So she showed that she is a leader by getting us through that the first semester. And the second semester, we had a pandemic. They shut schools down for supposedly 2 weeks. 6 months later, we were allowed to come back. And we're still in the middle of a pandemic, so her leadership skills have definitely risen to the top, and she's shown that she is a leader.
I feel that, to be a good principal, you have to be able to connect to your students, as well as be able to manage your staff well and be able to show that you actually care. So I feel that what Ms. Phillips does is she does all that.
I love the kids, even though sometimes they probably don't feel like that because of some of the decisions that I have to make. I love the kids that are around me. I have met some wonderful teachers during my career from the Vernon Parish area as well as the DeSoto Parish area. What I've learned since I've come to DeSoto Parish has impacted me. It's made me more of an instructional leader than I have ever been in the past, just the push in DeSoto Parish. I love being with the staff that we have here and just meeting the people that I've met, the kids that I have met, that I've seen come and go through high school in my 26 years has had a huge impact on my life. A school runs as well as the people are that are in it. And I do try to surround myself with good people. And North DeSoto High School is full of good people, staff and students. I'm very proud of them. And it's a joy to be here.
I do admire her as a person because she has to put up with a lot of things that you don't really see, but she always makes it work and keeps a smile on her face.
She makes everybody comfortable, and she has an open door policy. You are more than welcome to go talk to her at any point in time of the day. And she might pop up and talk to you and give you a good conversation to encourage you throughout the day. She makes it better, just all around better.
I love the fact that we're a TAP district, so her implementation of cluster meetings, I know that's across the district.
Cluster meetings is part of our TAP process. It's an opportunity for teachers to get together and grow together in professional learning. We have our 2 master teachers that lead our clusters, and everything flows through our leadership team down into cluster. Sometimes our clusters work on school-wide activities, but then sometimes it's differentiated per content.
But the way that we do them here, it's really a positive for the teachers. Any new teacher that comes to the district realizes that there is a high expectation of what they want from us, but what Ms. Phillips gives us is constant support, whether it's from our master teachers, lead teachers, or from administrators themselves. Her office door is open. She has a door that opens straight from the hallway, and teachers just bebop in her office anytime, and she loves it. And so that open door policy just allows us to be comfortable in what we're doing.
At North DeSoto, I think the thing that I am most proud of is our letter jacket presentation and how we've been able to intertwine that with all of our athletics, how our coaches have jumped on board, how the kids, when the first year we gave out, we were supposed to do it in October, COVID hit. We weren't able to do it until March. And then this year we were able to do it in September to actually get the kids their jackets before it turns cold. And just to see that grow and become a tradition, and to be able to say the first annual and the second annual, and to know that's going to be a tradition that lives on after I'm gone.
A lot of traditions have come from the work that she's puts in. Like our Letterman jacket ceremony, that only happened whenever she came here. And then our school's much more organized now. People actually follow the rules.
Things weren't so right when she first got here. And I feel like everybody's just like straight. Like everybody's just strictly about coming to school, getting their classwork done.
Now it's more structured and we know what we're here to do. And it's to learn and to have school spirit and love everybody.
I feel that the culture she's made is very school spirited, and she's made it to where she's tried to let us be more free, you could say, because considering last year we were very trapped.
Basically, I know she's all about sports, because she's at every football game on the sidelines, every single game. So I know she loves football, and I know I can tell she's into school spirit.
When she's talked to me or to the dance team, I remember she always tells us we do a great job. She always encourages us. She always says she loves it when we dance, and she's always really fun at pep rallies. She really helps hype everybody up.
One of my goals when I came here was to work on pride and tradition in the school. It has been very difficult with everything that we've had to deal with over the last 3 years to keep that mind frame. Having pride and tradition in your high school is so important for kids, for faculty, and for your community. We implemented things like our letter jackets, and I went to our coaches and they all got on board with the letter jacket. I challenged the kids for pep rallies to make their pep rallies more than they've ever been. We've done some pushes for our student sections in the football games. And then of course COVID hit and limited a lot of those things that we could do with everything that was going on, because these high school memories are memories that these kids are gonna have for a lifetime. And while these are three difficult years for these high school kids, I still want them to have fond memories of high school and to have pride and tradition in their school. I don't think there's necessarily one moment that stands out to me. There have been many moments. When I'm in a classroom and I see the light come on for a kid, or when I'm at a softball game and I see a kid hit a home run, or when I see a kid score a touchdown at a football game. It's a culmination of all of those events.
Coming into a new school district and you're meeting with your principal, you're uptight, you're want to put on your very best first impression, and she smiles at you and she's so down to earth. She just makes it easy to be calm in her presence, and you almost forget that she is your administrator. She puts herself on your level to meet you where you are, and then pushes you to come up to the standard that's here at North DeSoto.
Whenever I got to spend the day with her and Mr. Savarino and Miss Rhodes are very fun to hang out with each other, and they're very funny. Like once you actually get to know Miss Phillips, she has a very good sense of humor.
She's made more of the ring ceremony and Letterman jacket. It's more ceremonial, you could say. And also, I remember my sophomore year where that was our first year where she made a pep rally for the track in the soccer team, so that was nice.
I remember whenever COVID was going on and everything was really hard for us, she came and talked to a bunch of students and was pouring out her emotions and how bad she felt for us because we couldn't do all the fun things we loved doing. So she just made me feel really loved and appreciated through all those hard times, because I knew even though she was kind of keeping us from doing those things, it was because she loved us, and she does her job not for the money but because she actually cares.
I tell her every day she's a great leader. She's came into a program or a school system that, like I said, your first day, your whole computer system shuts down and you can't access any student records. And she never backed up. So she showed us at the very beginning she's a strong leader. and that she can handle when adversity comes to her, and she handled it well.
I would tell her that she's probably not often told how good of a job that she's doing, but people on the sideline, people that are outside and inside these walls, we understand the level of the commitment that she has. It's appreciated. We love her for it, and I'm blessed to have her as an administrator.
Just know that you are loved and you are very held dear, you could say.
Thank you for everything you do for us. You're amazing.
Every day may not be the best day. Every day may not be perfect, but we see what you do, and we're very grateful for what you do, and we appreciate you.
I love her, and she's doing an awesome job.
Keep doing what she's doing. She's doing a good job. Keep doing what she's doing.
Thank you for everything you do, Miss Phillips. We love you.